Ibrahim from Team Niger State. We are happy to be in Benue State to be among those that will participate in this active debating. I'm assuring you that my team is going to come out the best because we have done all it takes to become one of the best. And I wish each and every one of the participating team a successful competition.
We are the representative of Team Niger, and our previous experience is that I once participated in the President's School Debate in Nigeria PSDN last year, which was held in the Federal Ministry of Abuja. I also participated in the President's School Debate in Nigeria 2022, which was also held in Abuja, and also the highest first debate competition, which was held in Niger State on February 11th. And immediately I was chosen. I was just so amazed. I was filled with joy, as in I'm just so happy that I will represent my state in Makurdi, so like an ambassador will represent a country. So I was just so happy that wow, I'm now an ambassador representing Niger State in Makurdi, and what I want is that we should come out as the best of the best and participate in the African Anglophone competition.
We have Team Niger proposing the motion. And we have the lead speaker as Caleb Moses, the first supporting speaker as Usman Abdullahi, and the second supporting speaker as Miracle Joseph. And we have Team YOBE opposing the motion. And we have the lead speaker as Abha Mohammed, the first supporting speaker as Ishaka Mohammed, and the second supporting speaker as Fatima Mohammed. Now, I call upon the lead speaker from the side proposition to open the case of their arguments. Thank you.
Wole Soyinka, a Nigerian Nobel laureate, once says, and I quote, "A woman's career is not a distraction from her family, but an enhancement to her contribution to the society." Good evening to the moderators, panel of adjudicators, my learned friends and argument, and the entire house at large. Standing before you is Moses Caleb, a representative of Niger State, as a lead speaker from the affirmative team. And today, we, the affirmative team, are here to strongly propose the motion. This house believes that career women are more better wives than full-time housewives. Panel of adjudicators, that indeed my duties and responsibility as a lead speaker from the affirmative team to define the noted keywords in today's motion, with career women, better wives, and full-time housewife respectively. According to Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary of Contemporary English 10th edition published in 2020, career women refer to women who engage in professional work outside the home, pursuing a defined career path that often involves education, skill development, and participation in labor market. Better implies a comparative advantage in terms of qualities, contribution, and overall impact on family life. Wives refer to married women who shared the domestic partnership with their spouses. Full-time housewife refer to women who dedicated themselves exclusively to managing their household and caring for their families without any formal employment outside the home. Their roles and responsibility typically includes cooking, cleaning, washing, and other domestic duties. Panel of adjudicators. It's indeed a compulsory task for me as a lead speaker from the affirmative team to define the motion at large. The motion aside that women who engage in professional work outside the home possess qualities and skills that enhance their effectiveness and contribution as wife. It suggests that these career women demonstrate advantage in relationship dynamics, financial stability, personal growth, and other domestic duties. Panel of adjudicators. It is indeed wise and appropriate for me as the lead speaker from the affirmative team to give out the team split of the affirmative team. I, the lead speaker, I'm going to be speaking on personal growth and independence, scriptural references from the holy books, which are the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran. And my first supporting speaker is going to be speaking on financial independence, role modeling, time management skills, with a scenario and statistics backing up his argument at large. And my second supporting speaker is going to be backing up our argument at large with mental health and well-being. Panel of adjudicators. We, the team proposition, strongly believes to the motion that career women make better wives than full-time housewives. And we are going to prove to you all today with our references, points, instances, scenarios, statistics, evidences, and facts backing up our argument at large that career women make better wives than full-time houses. Panel of adjudicators. Here is a brief introduction. The role of women in the society undergoes significant transformation, leading to a crucial debate. Do career women make better wives than full-time housewives? Panel of adjudicators. According to World Bank, households with dual income often tend to experience increased financial stability and overall satisfaction, with research indicating that couples who share financial responsibilities report higher level of marital happiness. And studies shows that children raised by working mothers are more likely to pursue higher education and career ambitions themselves, fostering a cycle of empowerment and ambition. Panel of adjudicators. I'll be giving you scriptural references to back up the term affirmative argument at large. Here is a quotation from the Holy Quran. Surah Nisa, chapter of the women, chapter 4, verse 32, states that, and do not convert what you have bestowed upon them, for men, for the share of men is what they have earned, and for women is what they have earned. This verse emphasizes the importance of women being given their right and the ability to earn and own property, underscoring the values, the contributions of women values in the society and the family at large. Panel of adjudicators. Here is a reference from the Holy Bible. Proverbs 31 verse 16 states that she considereth a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planted a vineyard. This shows that the woman is not a full-time housewife, but rather a career woman and have fruit of her hands. Furthermore, panel of adjudicators. Scriptural references from the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran affirm the value of women's contribution, emphasizing the right to earn, own, and actively participate in the society. Moreover, panel of adjudicators, personal growth and independence. Career women often experience greater personal growth through their professional endeavors. These skills, with the above points and evidences of mine, this house believes to the affirmative that career women make better wives than the full-time housewife. Thank you.
Kudos to you. Now I call upon the lead speaker from the side opposition to open the case of their side.
The Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my coordinators, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. My name is Aisha Mohammed Fateh, a speaker from YOBE State, standing here to oppose the topic on the motion that says, career will make better wife than full-time housewife, which I totally disagree because of the following reasons. First of all, before I go into my presentation, let me differentiate and highlight the main key point of my topic, which is career woman and housewife. In getting to know the career woman and housewife is something I consider very difficult because both of them have great advantage and disadvantage. However, I am going to talk on housewife. As such, keep in touch with me as I make my point based on certain consideration. I consider a housewife to a woman who is not employed by the government or any organization or has any certain job that doesn't pay her money. She's lonely at home, taking care of the family, the children, and her husband. Apart from this, she has no any other responsibility. Her major work include cooking for the family, training the children, taking care of her husband, sweeping, washing, and other home routine. And most of her time is spent at home. And she depends on her husband for money, food, clothes, and shelter. But in career woman, you find it contrary because only career woman has to neglect the family duties, like no time to cook, less time to spend with her children, mostly coming back when children are sleeping, turning the bedroom to mini office, less intimate time with her husband,
right.
Always tight or half project at hand.
You say that the full-time housewives depends on their their husband for money for cooking. But what if the husband is financially handicapped? How will the family survive? But a career woman who have her own job and earn money for herself can also train the children and cook when the husband is financially handicapped. This shows that career women make better wives than full-time housewives.
Okay, I'm going back to my second speaker will talk on it. In getting, okay, but in career women, you find it contrary because only the career woman has to neglect the family duties, like no time to cook, less time to spend with her children, mostly coming back when children are sleeping, turning the bedroom to mini office, less intimate time with her husband, always tight or have project at hand. But in career women, you find always tight or have the project at hand, turning the bedroom to mini office, less or no social life. In fact, in the absence of madam, the housemates will take over the bedroom duties. In the end, Mr. Chairman, turning the bedroom to mini office, less intimate time with her husband. In the end, Mr. Chairman, I hope that I convince you that housewife has more and great advantage than the career woman. Thank you.
Amazing speech. Now I invite the first supporting speaker from the side propositions to further the case of their arguments.
Panel of adjudicators, a woman with a career is a woman with a purpose, and a woman with a purpose makes a better wife. Panel of adjudicators, my co-debaters oppose the motion without acknowledging that there are numerous of career in women who have benefited the nation in different aspects, such as providing income and other forms. My name is Usman Abdullah, representative of Team NIGER from the affirmative team. And we, the affirmative team, believe with the motion that career women make better wife than full-time house women. Panel of adjudicators, before I proceed, I would like to give the team outline which I will be talking about as listed by the list speaker. I, the first supporting speaker from the proposing side, I will be talking about role modeling, financial independence, and time management, each with a scenario and statistic. To start with, role modeling. Panel of adjudicators, career women serve a powerful role for the parents, and women can enthusiastically participate in different aspects. What did I mean by this thing? Panel of adjudicators, career women can serve as a powerful role model for their children, demonstrating the value of hard work and mission and others. Panel of adjudicators, according to Pew Research Center in 2020, 83% of working mothers said that career set a positive example for their children. Furthermore, career often have their own income. Panel of adjudicators, career women have the knowledge, the ability, the idea, and the financial to contribute to the family in any angle. Panel of adjudicators, let me give a scenario. In a scenario where the man, due to the husband in the house, is financially handicapped, if the woman have their own work doing panel of adjudicators, she can contribute in different aspects in the house, such as providing food, income, and other things. According to Pew Research Center in 2020, 64% of career women contribute significantly to the household income, backing the argument that career woman has a significant impact. Panel of adjudicators, let me give a statistic and point from the Holy Bible. They have said in the Holy Bible in Ecclesiastes 9, verse 10, that whatever your hand finds to do, it is your own mind. Panel of adjudicators, according to the 16th president of the US, Abraham Lincoln said, and I quote, "My greatest concern is not whether you are failed or not, but whether you are contented with your failure." The negating side are opposing the motion, which we are proposing the motion. Therefore, we would like the negating team to give us facts, statistics to back up their argument. Therefore, panel of adjudicators, I would like to end with a quote by the present president of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, and I quote, "The women have their power as stated in the Constitution that everybody have right to life." Therefore, I wait my next speaker for further clarification. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now I invite the first supporting speaker from the side opposition to also further the case of their arguments.
Peace be upon you. I will start by answering the questions from my opponent. He have said that career woman is better wife than full-time housewife. You have said that already, and you have questioning that career woman give financial support to the family, and she will give the family every financial support it is. But how full-time housewife can ever give full respected can ever give full respected can ever full give can ever give full respected can ever give full respected care to the family, and she will give them a comfort where necessary. Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, respected audience, my highly respected co-debaters, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ishaku Adam Muhammad, a student from YOBE State. I stand here before you as the second speaker in opposition of the motion that says career women make better wife than full-time housewife. Mr. Chairman and the remaining audience, I see that in a situation where a husband is doing well, I can say housewife creates more impact. The reason is, as a husband is hustling to provide the needs of the family, housewife on the other hand protect the needs of the family in terms of training the children, doing their assignments, cooking and other house routines. Meanwhile, a housewife is sensitive to the family's need. She does her best to provide a solution. She understands when her husband is frustrated and tries to calm him down. A caring disposition makes sure the family does not lack in any aspect of life. A good housewife is not oblivious to the little things that happens in the home. For instance, if the husband does something considered too small, she does not ignore it. Rather, she warms up lovingly and appreciates him. On the other hand, if the husband is sad about something in the home, she tries her best to fix it, and she spends quality time with her husband. However, a housewife controls every aspect of the husband's income. She looks after the education and health status of their children. She cooks and welcomes her husband with cool glass of water.
POI.
She gave him what?
POI.
Your
You said that you made mention that the full-time housewife usually trains the children, but also the skills, the critical skills that the career women develop for their professional capabilities also help them to navigate family discussion and decision with greater confidence and assertiveness. And also, studies shows that children raised by working mothers are more likely to pursue higher education.
Okay, we don't say that full-time housewife is not educated and have skills to give to their children. She can have a skill and be a full-time housewife, not being a career woman, always become a skills or a educated person. Get me right. I will have, Mr. Respected audience, I will have this question to you. Can you allow your wife to be always away from home because she want to make money or become a career woman? I know nobody in this hall can marry a woman that cannot look after the children and the house due to one thing or the other. So, by all what I have said, I hope that you are all now convinced and agree that full-time housewife is better wife than career woman. Thank you.
Amazing. Now, I invite the second supporting speaker from the side proposition to close their case.
Standing before you is Miracle Joseph, the second supporting speaker of Team Niger. And as you've heard from my lead speaker, I am here to propose the motion that states, career women make better wives than full-time housewives. But before I proceed further, the first supporting speaker from the opposition team made mention of the fact that career women neglect family duties. However, we, the proposition team, go against this motion and feel that this approach is misguided. Career women do not neglect family needs. Rather, they strike a balance between their family needs and their career needs. Take, for instance, most women here are career women as well as family women. They strike a balance. They say that, okay, we are going to stay here for 1 week, and after this 1 week, they go back to their families to meet up with their families. That is to say that your point holds no water but falls to the ground. Now back to my point. I, as the second supporting speaker, I will be speaking on mental health and well-being. To start with, engaging in a career can provide a sense of identity and personal fulfillment for women, reducing feelings of isolation and dissatisfaction. A research by the National Institute of Mental Health shows that individuals with career show lower levels of anxiety and depression. Working women report twice as high levels of satisfaction, rather than those that don't have professional capacity. Let's have a scenario. A career-driven woman takes pride in her professional achievement, which reflects positively in her home life. Instead of being isolated, she has a network of colleagues for support and ideas, bringing a refreshing energy and a balanced perspective to her relationships. And this can lead to a more vibrant and engaging home environment. Now, in conclusion, while full-time housewives play valuable roles in the home, the multifaceted benefits associated with having a career woman as a wife demonstrate a strong case for the motion. But before I go, I would like to remind you of what we just said. The first supporting speaker spoke on personal growth and independence. The second supporting speaker, he equally spoke on scriptural essences, which has to do with the Bible and the Quran. My first supporting speaker spoke on financial independence and role modeling and time management skills. I spoke on mental health and well-being. By incorporating the statistical data, scenario analysis, and references to credible sources. Yes, please.
You have said that a career woman can do whatever housewife can do, and doing both successful in her, she may have societal praise in both in her career and perfect and home, leading to a realistic expectation. How can she roll these dual roles, being a professional and a mother in the same time?
By striking a balance. A balance can be stricken. This is what I want to do. I will take care of my children in this time. I will do this in this time. When she strikes a balance, she can facilitate both her family needs as well as her career needs. So now, by incorporating statistical data, scenario analysis, and references to credible sources, this house believes that career women make better wives than full-time housewives. And this motion must stand as career women make better wives than full-time housewives. Thank you.
Wow, I can feel the heat building up. Now, I call upon the second supporting speaker from the side opposition to also close their case.
The Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate term keepers, my co-debaters, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good day to you all. My name is Farima Muhammad Haruna, a Bible student of Government Girls Unity College, Zemaju, from YOBE State. I am here to add on what my following opponents have said, that a career woman is better than a housewife, which I totally disagree with. As my first and second speaker have said, mine is to emphasize on the points proper. Housewives control every aspect of the house incomes and also look after the health and education status. Furthermore, housewives also train the children, make sure they do their homework, cook the food for them, ensure they do all the necessary things. Career woman is a woman who is not fully dependent on her husband, but a housewife is a woman who always depends on her husband for money, clothes, food, and shelter. So in conclusion, Mr. Chairman, sir, I hope I have convinced you that housewife is better than career woman.
Thank you so much. If you think that you can't make an impact, then try going to bed with a mosquito. Now, I hand over to the judges.
Once again, good evening, viewers. The fifth debate we have taken this evening, we saw Niger State square it up with their YOBE counterpart. And this is another case of unanimous decision. Niger State came tops. They exhibited more teamwork. They were more articulate, more convincing, and logical in their presentation than their YOBE counterpart. Another thing we observed was that, and we want them to know that biblical and Quranic references are not to be used as good evidence or evidences in debate. That's where one of the points we noted from their side. So with this, Niger State will be declared the winner of the debate. Thank you.